Hey everyone, today I'm going to be walking you through how to speedrun the Nexus. I'm going to be showing you the Nexus on Heroic at level 80 with pre-raid BIS characters, but pretty much all this stuff is applicable to normal mode as well. You're just going to be killing more mobs so you can get more XP. I'm just going to be showing you the basics of how to speedrun this. We did this in about 1048, but with like nitro boosts, invis pods, better group comp, whatever, you can definitely push this time much quicker. Alright, so let's hop right in. First hallway here, there's going to be one pat here. It's either going to be a melee mob or a caster mob. It's the melee mob. I usually just kind of backpedal with it, fight it as we go. If it's the caster mob, I just keep running, and you can AoE it down later with some other things. And here's another pat here. These guys, typically they're like at the bottom of the hallway, but we kind of waited to start this one, so they were in a weird spot. But the caster mob in this, he is going to silence you, so that's pretty annoying. Watch out for that. You want to kill him pretty quickly so you can actually cast your spells. And we're going to pull a lot of stuff here. This is the first boss, actually, this dwarf warrior that's in here. And he has two priests with him. They'll try to heal, so make sure you're watching for interrupts on those. And his abilities are like Battle Shout, Whirlwind, Intimidating, Shout, and Charge. So he is going to fear people. Just make sure you're away from that, or your healers away from that, your ranged are away from that, so they don't get feared. And the Whirlwind does a lot of damage. It one-shots rogues, so rogues have to be very careful. You definitely want to either run out quickly or faint. Faint now reduces AoE damage taken by 50% if you don't know, so that's a great tool for that. And here we've got another pat, just like the one before. In this pack, there's a lot of things that silence. They also sheep, so you can watch for that, watch for cleanses on like your healer. And on top of the silence, they also reduce magic damage done by 50%, so these are really like anti-prop ally mobs. And so we want to just get through these as quick as possible. I'm not pulling these onto the boss because she will like split if you don't kill her quick enough a second time. And we only want to get one split. You waste a lot of time if she does two splits. So pop cooldowns here. Just make sure you're going to kill her before your second split. So here's the first split. And we're just going to AoE these down really quick, burn them down, and she'll respawn in the middle here. And you'll have a brief second to DPS, and then she's going to start throwing everybody around. You will actually be able to still use some abilities on her as you're being thrown around. So just keep like turning your camera and trying to land things on her while that's happening. And you see there, we did beat the second split, so that was great. Right back there, there's actually supposed to be a pack there, but on beta right now on Heroic, there isn't. So I don't know if that's going to get re-added, but you may have to fight that. And we're going to drag that pad into this pack here. We always want to be fighting like multiple packs at once. You don't really ever want to be fighting just a single pack. This is kind of the exception. We could have actually pulled that pack into this one. You can do that if you want to. But here, we're going to jump here, so we do definitely want to kill this before we jump. So we jump, and we go through the middle here. We're going to skip these. If you're on normal, obviously you're just going to kill everything here, get more XP. Then come in here, get some good threat on everything, and then we'll go pull the boss. And bosses really don't do a lot of damage, so just when you're like evaluating like what you're willing to pull at the same time, just kind of consider them as a pack. So like, we essentially had like two packs there. They really don't do a whole lot. They just, for the most part, just have annoying mechanics that don't let you damage them for certain amounts of time. That's like the most significant thing about bosses. And so we kill him. We're just going to jump off here. Make sure you don't fall down there. You can't actually fall down there. And it will be a very long run back. Your group will be very upset. So here, just make sure you kill the chaotic rift before you move on. It's kind of the main thing. This part is really, really annoying. These little frayers, they will slow you and your whole group. So, and they respawn constantly. So they're super frustrating. But you can throw a Hand of Freedom on yourself. Try to avoid as many pats as you can. You can skip pretty much all the tree ends as well. So just yeah, skip whatever you can. Again, pull multiple packs together always. And these dryads here, they do cast Tranquility. That is like the big thing to watch out for. It's a group heal, just like the druid version. So if that goes uninterrupted, it can make packs live a lot longer, especially if you have like multiple dryads together. So here we're gonna pull these into the boss. Again, it doesn't really do a whole lot, so we're just AoEing rest of these mobs down with the boss. Easy peasy. There's a trank right there. And here I should have actually been moving this boss over to this little cavern over here, which is the way we want to go. That's a bit of a mistake. You pretty much always just want to pull bosses in the direction you're planning on running after you kill them. So you just save a little bit of time that way. So I should have pulled him to the end of that cavern there, but not a huge deal, just something to improve on. And here we're going to pull these. We're going to try to get into the final boss's room before we get these side pats. But here, people did actually aggro them, so we got them. We're not worried too much about them. Just pick them up, and we'll AoE them with the boss here. So as we're moving around, we're clicking the orbs. My healer actually got that orb for me, so and the other one. So I only had to click one there. Sometimes you have to click 3, it depends who you're running with. But here we're just gonna AoE everything down. And one thing you can do here too is you can drag this boss towards the entrance of the Nexus. So like if you're running Oculus after this and you aren't just hearthing out, then just drag this boss toward the entrance, kill him at the entrance. So as soon as you kill him, you can literally just zone right out. That'll save you some time. And that is the whole run right there. This is a pretty quick one, and it gives you 5 emblems, so it's really efficient in terms of like emblems per minute. But yeah, that's the whole run right there. If you guys like what I do and want to support me, easiest way to do that is just liking, subscribing, and commenting. Really appreciate all of you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.